File data sources are formatted with comma-separated values. The first row in these files are column labels and are not read by the value tree program. However, the remaining rows must contain the ID, real and budget, but in any order. We now open our example tree. Now we add our file data sources. These data sources are now added to our database, but as they do not have any useful information for us, we must manually set the output and date for each data source from the View Database tool. After selecting a data source node, we right-click on each of the ID, real and budget headers and set their output as either ID, real or budget. When set, the bold column represents the ID, the blue represents the real value, and the red represents the budget value. We also need to set the time period for each data source. We do this by right-clicking on the data source node, select Set Date, and fill in the time period fields. This needs to be done manually for each remaining data source. Once the output and time periods are set for each data source, it is then recommended to save the database. To load the historical data from the database, we right-click on the node and select Upload from Database. If successfully loaded, the drop menu of the different time periods for the historical data will be updated, and selecting different time periods within the list will show the state of the tree for that time period. Alternatively, we can use the historical data time plotting tool to show all the historical values for a particular node. As a further example, we remove the data source from our database. We also reset our historical data by creating a new tree. Continuing on, we load our example tree, followed by the saved database. As we can see, the database data sources remain intact. The ID, real and budget values, as well as the time periods, are the same. Finally, as we did before, we can upload the historical data from the data sources and view the historical data.